I'm searching for that special.
Welcome back to another FOOLCRAFT, my fellow friends. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. I'm a little tired, to be honest. I have to admit, I'm not going to say I'm feeling fantastic. I'm a little beat. It's Monday, it's after work. I did not have time to record at all on Sunday or earlier today, so I do apologize for the lack of videos on Sunday and Monday, but I was really tired after our training practice, which went from about 1 p.m. on Saturday to 2:30 a.m. And we did a lot of sailing, a lot of hard work, a lot of practice tacking and jibing and hoisting and dropping and doing all kinds of things in the sailing business. So it was a lot of fun, and I feel like the team's good. The race team is ready for our upcoming race of this Friday. Anyway, so that being said, we are back, and I have been busy. I did take a time on Sunday to play. I just didn't record. I didn't have the voice for it, but I cleared off a few things. I installed a few things that we brought with us. For example, we had the transceiver and the grid, and we had a wireless charger and a dimensional transceiver. I went ahead and hooked this up. Also, apparently, I went back to the slime farm, and it seems like it's working again. I don't know. I kind of stopped the server and uploaded a new set of config files, fresh set, and that seemed to have unjammed whatever was jammed up. Also, I've removed the Ember stuff because we're going to work on that today, and I also kind of worked on this entrance. So I have this theme for Deathstone that the entrance is kind of tucked away. It's a little bit of more of a secret entrance, an unassuming entrance of sorts. So I've kind of got this as our start. Now, this is poison water, so we got to be careful not to walk on that. So yeah, so this is kind of like the secret way in. I made these Ember lanterns. They're really inexpensive to make. And yeah, so you come down here, and I've done a little bit of work. I've kind of laid some stuff up. This is factory blocks, and then we've got some nether brick. I went to the nether, and I actually grabbed a couple things. I grabbed a, what was it? It was, oh, geez, what are they called? Not a wither. The flying flaming guys, you know. Oh, my gosh. Drop sticks of fire. Oh, brain. Where are you, brain? I don't know. I'll stop thinking about it. It'll come back to me. Anyways, I stole one of those. I broke it with a drop of evil, which I got from some wither skeletons, and I think I tossed the skulls into the chest. So yeah, I did a little bit of nether exploration, getting these nether bricks and thingamajiggies, and the rest of this stuff is just factory blocks, except for this Tyrian block, which I really like. I'm going to show you over here. It's made with iron and smooth stone. Super simple recipe. I think a 1:8 ratio, or no, well, 8 blocks for 8 blocks, I guess it is. But here you go. So this is one pattern, and this is another pattern that you use with chisel, and this is another pattern yet. I think it has 8 patterns. And then, of course, the factory blocks. I'm sure if you're a modded follower, if you follow other people or play modded, you've seen the factory blocks. But I really like this theme. It's got a purple hue, it's got a bluish hue, it's got a gold hue, and I feel like that, and a metallic hue and a corrosive or a copper hue. So I figured that feels really good. Also, let's pop through the nether here, or into the nether. I made this really giant portal. I thought it was fitting, so we're going to decorate that as well. So today, what I want to get up and running is the stamper, and I want to do a little bit of building as well. So we'll kind of get working on that today. As you can see, this portal just dropped us in. I forgot to actually put in a waypoint marker. Let's do that. This is Deathstone. Let's save that. So as you can see, there's the slime farm, there's the central core, and then down here is where I died, and our home. Actually, let's just clear that marker right now. So you can see we're not too far away from everything, and I did exploration on my laptop, so I actually don't have a map. That's why I was just thinking, oh, I don't have my map. But yeah, I was playing on my laptop on the weekend, so I don't have that. All right, so we're back, and I was going to start off by... Do I even have these blocks on me? I do. I was going to start by getting this path kind of finished, and I wanted there to be a gate. So this is going to be... We're going to redesign this. I haven't come up with a plan yet. But I wanted that to be kind of the entrance. This is just kind of still the public area, but behind here is going to be the actual kingdom, so to speak, the dwarven Deathstone. And yeah, so there's a couple things. I have a couple design ideas for how we're gonna use the ember aspect, because I think it'd be really cool if we could. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. If we could take advantage of how the embers are relayed, there's a few things that are part of the mod. So you have to transfer the ember energy, right? Now I think I'm going to just go ahead and vein mine that, and vein mine this a little bit, and vein mine that. And what I want to do is create, I think the first thing I want to do is create up energy, like the power plant of this area. So we can go ahead and kind of insta-mine a little bit here. Oh, I didn't show you guys this, I don't think. So let's go ahead and do this real quick. I'm gonna get hungry, but I've actually cleared this out. I want that. It's just to look so cool. Like you're gonna look down, you're gonna see lava and all kinds of things like that. We'll clear out all the ores and stuff. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of make this epic feeling platform in the air. So lots to do, lots of decorating to do. It's going to take us many episodes, and we'll probably have to leave this area before we're done, like the rest of our builds, but that's okay. We will circle back and we will finish them off. We just got to keep moving, of course. That's the name of the game in this series. We've got to keep exploring. But yeah, so the thing is, I want to take advantage of this power system, and with the relays and the way the particle systems works, we can kind of simulate the energy traveling through the ground or through the air. Now I'm a little concerned. I could really hear the rain here, and I was a little concerned we don't have a lot of depth above us. I need depth, a lot of height. So I'm hoping we have a few blocks. I'm not seeing anything like any of the grass tops yet, so that's good. So hopefully we can just dig this back. So I'm going to get a few things done. I'm going to set up the platform, and then I'll bring you guys back once we've got the power platform ready to go for you, and then we can start doing some building. Oopsie, I made a boo-boo. Well, we now know where the bottom of the water is. We don't have a lot of room, so we're going to have to keep it pretty tight. I might have wished I had gone down a little bit more. Now, it is an option. We could drop it down. I might do that, so let me figure that out real quick. All right, I have an idea. I think what we'll do is we'll take advantage of this kind of gate. These are the wall texture I want to use. Yes, we'll mix it up. Don't worry, it's very plain right now, but we're just getting the first kind of steps in. But I think if we measure this out, we can go ahead and say 1. Okay, so first of all, let's pull this edging out, because we know this is going to be a thing. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and maybe we go 5. And actually, that doesn't matter. What we'll do is we'll actually go. Let's see. Let's place this over here real quick, like so. Oh wait, no, we want that. And then this is where we'll put the lip. So we'll actually have this is our separating lip, so our wall, and we can have this go all the way around like so. You can see the water dripping there ominously, waiting for us to make a mistake. And yeah, so what we'll do is we'll just dig this back, and we can simulate a wall like so. Is that right? And like so. Okay, so that's going to be kind of the entryway into this area. Do I have any more of those blocks? I do. Excellent. Like so. Bam. Okay, so we can make it look, again, we'll make it look pretty later. So this is going to be the portal down. Now, I think what we'll do is we'll step down to another layer. We'll definitely make multiple layers here, so we'll take advantage of this conundrum with the height. And I think what we'll do is, if I don't have these already, oh, I do actually. We'll use the nether brick, and the nether brick works well. So we have the blue tint from here, we have the goldish coppery tint, and those are the same. And then we've got the nether brick, which is kind of the same tonal effect. I feel like, you know, maybe, I don't know. It's an underutilized brick, but I think in this build, it's going to kind of be one of the key factors of making this look pretty. Very cool. I found this neat little back entrance that I think we're actually going to take advantage of that can come into the power room here. So I went in and laid out the stairs, like I said, using the wall texture trim that we're using. We're going to come down to this platform here. And then what I can do is I can go back to using this pattern here, which I think will look pretty good. So let's grab this Tyrian. I don't know how you say it, but I'm just going to call it Tyrian. Oh, wait. That's not the right color. Incorrect. Let's just flip that around to the right block. There we go. And yeah, so we can go ahead and do this. Okay, I like that. It's a nice and simple platform. I've also set my brightness settings to not be moody anymore, just while we're working down here before I get the lighting set up. So let's see. I like to get, what's this here? Loamy dirt. We can get rid of that. Let's grab the activator. We're going to need the activator. We're going to need some emitters. We're going to need some receptors. We're going to need a chest. We're going to need some fuel. We don't need the coal. We'll need, oh, we don't need the melter yet. That's fine. And we need a relay. Do we need a relay? Yeah, we'll do a relay. Yeah, we'll start with the relay. Let's get rid of the bone. We've got the hammer. We've got some cobblestone. So let's go. Oh, we need a chest. Actually, sorry, we need an item pump. And we need an item pipe as well. Okay, so let's go down here. Now, we don't have a system yet for extracting or getting the items up here, so we'll have to figure that out. And we'll probably just center this. Now, we have an opportunity to make this look kind of cool. So let's see. We've been using one type of block. Let's try this color out. This is in the same hue. So I find the center. Ooh, yeah, this is going to look good. So I want to prop it up a little bit. I wish maybe we end up chiseling these, but I'm going to do that. So this is up on a bit of a platform, like so. There we go. That looks good. I wish it was more grandiose, but it's such a small little thing, and oh well, it's just the way it is. And then I think the complexity of it can come from using these item pipes. Okay, so we have a couple item pipes here. So let's pull them off, and we'll do them in a uniform way. Not that it matters. We'll make one side functional and one side non-functional, and then we can go ahead and, I don't know, like I want to say we're going to let's say we have to walk through here. So we'll put the chest over here. We'll plop a chest down like that. And I'm going to have to find another chest, like say a copper chest, something that'll look a lot cooler. And then what I want to do is I want to grab these two things here. So this is the item pump, right? Yep, that's right. And that's the item pump, like a so. And then, is that going to connect? I can never remember. Wait a sec. Does this one connect? They both connect. It looks like, yeah, they're both connecting. It just looks like it's not connecting. Keep sending stuff back to the system. Uh-oh. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. So what we'll do is we'll go up and over like this. So like a so. So a player could walk through. And that kind of gives it a neat little effect, right? And these are the things we can have fun with, making it look intertwined. And then we'll go up and place it like so, like that. Okay, there you go. Okay, got levers. So once you got the levers on, then it even looks more cool, in my opinion. All right, more cool. That's some great English there, Crash. Come on, server. Okay, so the next thing we'd need to have is an emitter. And I think because we're just going to come off and send the energy up, let's just put one here, and then we can put a lever on the side. Get a bit of asymmetry there. It's okay. It's not a bad thing. Ooh, I should eat. Give me some pork chops. Okay, so we're gonna emit the stuff from here. We're gonna put the fuel in. Hi. Oh, it won't open. The chest won't open. Uh-oh, spaghetti-o. That's a problem. So that's a full block, huh? Okay, I didn't realize that. I know there's a way you can turn this off. I haven't bound it yet. So, bear with me. Did I collect it? Okay, I did. Okay. That's a bit disappointing. We can solve that, though. Alright, crafting a bench. Got. Materials got. Okay, makes 4. That's pretty good. So what I'm thinking is if this works the way I hope it does, it should be... no, that's... Oh, no, that's right. That'll work. But I don't want to actually place it there. Let's not put it there. I actually had relays. It wasn't relays. It was splitters that I was thinking of. But the relay is going to work. Now, I can do... I'm not sure if I want to do it that way or if I want to hang it through the center. And I'm thinking of it... Seeing it the way it is right now, I think I want to hang it through the center. So watch this. We're going to go like this. We're going to go bam. Okay, then we're going to grab the relay and we're going to plop it down in the middle. And this is going to be our theme. So it kind of looks like a light bulb, right? And then I need it to go somewhere. And for now, actually, you know what? I'm going to do one more thing that I kind of had decided on doing before. Let's just do this. Bam, bam. And I think, is that right? That's the right height. Okay, perfect. So then, is that the right? Oh, that's the right height, but we need to actually go back up one. Okay, so then we grab the copper cell, which is essentially like an RF battery, if you're familiar with those kind of things. Is that right? That is right. Okay, so here we need to put the receiver, okay? Or where do we want that? We're going to put the receiver... It's going to fly. Let's just put it here. We'll just put it here for now. Okay, so this is how this works. We did this in the last episode. So we're going to shift right click that, right click. Shift right click, and then we're going to go down here and right click. So what we've done is we've actually created a link now. Watch this. Bam! See? Now it's going to send the energy up here and then relay it over to this battery. So we can go ahead and let's just get rid of this. I hear some bad guys. I don't know where they are. Where are you? Are you down here, homie? What's up, homie? But yeah, anyways, it's probably on the surface. So yeah, so that is kind of what it does. Now, I want to make it look good. Like, see the angle, how harsh it is? It's pretty harsh. Like, this curvature is really harsh. I don't know if we can make it look better. It might be better if it kind of went around the other way, but we'll mess with that. We'll come up with some different ideas. I might even want to duplicate this, like make 2 of these on either side. So that's the thing. But you can see what I'm getting at with this design. The power is going to run along the ceiling from these different things. And if I put a gauge on here, you would see this battery filling up. And so the energy is going to go up, and then it's going to go down the entire city and get redistributed to wherever we need it. So the next platform we got to build, this is not done, okay? This room's not done. This is just a basic setup. But the next thing I want to do is I'm going to dig over here. I'll get that room prepped, and that's going to be where we have the smelter, the first kind of ore processing thing. All right. I've built the platform, but we have to do a little bit of work. We're going to do a few things here. We're going to build a stamper, and all will make sense shortly. Let's see. Let's put that in the chest for now. We also have to make the stamp base. We're missing iron and the bricks. And then a stamp base. Okay. For some reason, it doesn't like to pull out of the chest. I don't understand that. Okay. Bam. Okay. So we got the stamper and the stamp base kicking about. There we go. Let's just move the hopper temporarily, and we can go ahead and make a bin. Let's make a... Yeah, I guess we'll just make 1. That's fine. Here's the platform I've got set up. It's not ideal yet. I think we're gonna you're gonna see an evolution here. Unfortunately, well, not unfortunately. It's just gonna take a little time to get it figured out. So it really revolves around that. We've got to get the bin down. Okay, so the next thing we got to set up is going to be the stamp base. So yeah, the first thing we need to do is we're going to set up the stamper. We're going to kind of work in reverse. It may not make sense, but it will. Trust me, it'll make sense in just a moment. We're going to work in reverse because that's just kind of how we have to do it in order to get this to function. Okay, so this is a bin, and basically you can imagine a stamper in real life. It's going to stamp stuff and it's going to fall. So we need a place for it to fall. And because the stamper actually creates an item entity, so this little piston here is going to go ka-chunk, and then you're going to see an item spit out just like this. See those? Like that. One of those things. The problem is it obeys those rules. It doesn't get sucked into an item pipe. It doesn't do any of that stuff. It just floats. And it can, just in the same way that when you break a block, it has many directions in which it can go. The same thing happens when it's spawned out of this vat. So this is going to go ka-chunk, ka-chunk, ka-chunk. Pretty straightforward, right? So one thing we need to do is this here requires power. This, I found out, this copper ring here, that's the ember ring. So you can always recognize something that needs power through that system. Okay, so this is it. This is the stamper. It's the fundamental thing. Now, the next part is we have to provide this base with something for this to stamp, right? And that's where the melter comes in. And we're gonna probably have a couple of these machines. So I'm gonna go ahead and I think we can plop the melter right there. I think I need a gap of 2. Okay, so we've seen this machine before, right? And the same thing happens down here. This one here is going to be requiring, sorry, this is the incorrect device. We need to put on the receiver onto this end. I do apologize. Where's my receiver? Right there. So this requires a receiver. This is inconsistent though. Ironically, it doesn't have a copper ring on there to tell you that. So anyways, we're going to connect that line to here. So if you imagine an invisible wire going back to the power generator, that's what we're doing. So up top here, we're going to grab our cobblestone. And I believe I have everything I need. So we're going to go 1, and then we're going to grab this guy, and we're going to grab that, which is the item dropper. And then we're going to put a hopper on top. And that's where we're going to feed the items in. Bam, like so. And that's going to spit the items into this melter. Now, we can manually put the items in, but this is a form of automation. It also looks really cool. Then after the items are smelted, so they heat up and they smelt, they need to be extracted as a liquid. And so we're going to go ahead and use iron pipes for that, and also an item or a mechanical pump. And so the mechanical pump's going to attach here, and then we're going to put a pipe like that. So this is going to receive energy. It's going to receive items. It's going to heat the items up and turn them into a liquid, and then it's going to use this pipe to send that liquid to the basically the stamping table. Okay, all makes sense now. Okay, so the first things we're going to do is we're just going to toss all that copper in there, and you can see it's automatically feeding it into the machine. We can also put a lever. I believe we can put I don't know if we can put, no, we'll probably need to put a block there. We could attach a lever and actually lock that. I did. So the fluid gauge can get attached to here. We can see there's fluid there, and technically speaking, we can add a fluid gauge. No, I don't need that. I can add a fluid gauge here, and if I go like, okay, first of all, let's we have to get one more thing. We need to make ourselves a stamp, otherwise this is pointless. So let's. I don't believe I made one. Let's take a look here. A raw plate stamp, a bar stamp. Where's the raw thing? Okay, so I need a blend of junk, which I don't seem to have. Let me see. We got to get some clay. All right, crafted that up, smelted it up. So now what we do is we can go ahead and we can install this right here. And now we're basically ready to go. As soon as I flip this switch, we're going to get fluids into the stamper, and eventually you can see it just did it. Okay, so this is full. That's 1,000. I assume it's 1,000 buckets. And as you can see, it's spitting out the copper, and it's actually stamping it. But see, there's actually this is a bit of a problem with this system, is because it does obey the physics of Minecraft. Is you actually kind of have to create this kind of setup where it's going to, no matter what, fall into the bin below. And hopefully there's still a possibility it could squirt through, I think, through the edges. So we have to watch that. Now, one last thing is you can put a gauge on here. So actually we can probably break this block here. There is one, I don't know if we have it, but there's actually an item gauge. And so you can kind of get a bit of a vision here as to what you're going to see when this is powered up. You're going to see a lot of energy going through the entire base. I really like that idea, to be perfectly honest. I think it's amazing. Okay, so we want to make ourselves an item gauge. So we have, let's see what this requires. A compass, paper, and some lead before building it. Okay, so papier, and some lead. Please? No, I didn't want to do that. Give me the lead. Lead, please. Thank you. Please and thank you. Make it item gauge. Thanks. And that's probably all we need. Let's just fly back over here real quick. And let's test this out. Okay, so this will fill up pretty fast, and there's gonna be some automation to this. Okay, so there's already 25 copper plates in there, so you can see that's working pretty efficiently. It's probably not the fastest way to do anything. In fact, I can almost guarantee you it's not. It's probably one of the slowest ways to make stuff. But whatever, it fits the theme of what we're doing here, and we can just build a really cool factory, okay? So one of the things we can do to make this a lot more pretty, which we're not going to do in this episode, I just fell off the edge, we're going to run pipes and all kinds of cool stuff, and maybe we'll even get into conveyor belts. But I just wanted to get this room set up. I just wanted to get the factory processing set up and show you that we've kind of gotten to the next step. There's even more with alloys that we have to get to, but we'll get that done in the next episode, and that also gives me a little bit of time to fiddle around with this area. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, make sure you bang on the like button down below, crash that subscribe button. As always, I'd love to hear from you in the comments down below. My name is Crash, and I'm out.
To ask yourself, are you an father man? Can you take me out?